Leo, welcome to your June 2016 Runescope with me. My name is Amanda. This month, in conjunction with the runes, of course, I will be using the classic Tarot Art Nouveau with art by Antonella Castelli. This is the premium edition, so I was pretty excited to pick that up. Also over on my Vimeo page, the link of which is down below in the details section. Just tap or click that little arrow underneath the video to open that. You can go to your one card spiritual guidance reading that I will be posting on my on-demand page this month, brought to you by the Witchlings deck, an adorable little deck by Paulina Cassidy. So definitely check that out. You can get more guidance and wisdom on this reading here for June. Also, because we are now halfway through the year, it can be a good time to go back and review the yearly overviews I posted for 2016 at the beginning of the year. Just tap or click the little I, the info button here in the video when you're done watching this, and it'll take you over there. And you can kind of just take stock, see where you're at, as far as see what maybe has already happened or what lies ahead. It's probably going to be more clear by now which messages apply specifically to you. I will also be posting a mid-year check-in reading over on my on-demand page on Vimeo next month. I'm working on those now, but those will cover July through December or so. I will announce next month. Those should be ready when I post the July Runescope. But let's jump in and see what June holds for my lions. Which runes want to talk to Leo? June. Do check out the video for your rising sign. As I always say, that can give you additional information, additional messages of stuff that may be going on for you in June. If you would like a private consultation with me, I do those on Skype. They are $65 for 30 minutes. Just drop me a line at runescopesforyou@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. You'll also find that below. But we can get you set up for a reading and take a look at your situation specifically and your concerns. All right, Leo, let me take the lay of the land here. The lay of the cloth, as it were, and see what we've got for you. Focus or challenge coming up. We've got 10 of Pentacles. So financially, I don't think there is a challenge, really. You know, you may be trying to figure out how to save more money, how to increase what you're bringing in, how to get a payout from an investment. There's a focus on definitely more financial stability, but I feel like for many of you, this is like investment property, or maybe you want to invest in property, or you're thinking about maybe flipping houses, or going into like remodeling or fixing stuff up, or maybe staging. I feel like someone out there is thinking, you know, maybe part-time I could stage houses that are on the market and bring in a little bit of extra cash. So in June, you're thinking about how you can improve your finances for sure. Now, some of you, this is also a card of family and reunions and generations, like, you know, several generations coming together. So maybe there have been some frustrations around that, and you're trying to kind of you or someone else is trying to kind of ease those so that everybody can come together and talk things out. We've got the rune of the hidden and secrets coming out. So there may be family secrets that are divulged or coming out. But it is, whatever it is with this sitting here, it's for the better. You know, maybe you are sharing some family secrets with someone else in the family who maybe didn't know or have any idea maybe what was going on in the past. There are a lot of connections to the past here, though. Someone, though, is going to be caught in a situation where they cannot kind of lie their way out of it, or can't get out of it. So someone is, there's going to be some comeuppance here. A secret that someone was trying to hide is going to come out, and, you know, they can't get out of it. They can't, you know, and Leo, if it was you, I always have to say that because these energies can always, sometimes it's about you and sometimes it's about someone around you and you just kind of dealing with it. If you got any secrets or things you've been hiding that you don't want to come out that would disrupt your home life or disrupt the family, June may be the month that things come out and cause some conflict. But again, it's for the better. It's so it can come out and be dealt with or resolved. Honestly, though, I'm going to tell you, if it is you, it's best not to deny it. Just, come out with it and deal with the results of that. Deal with the consequences of any actions. But yeah, if it's not you, if it's someone else, then they may be trying to weasel out of it, but no. And for most of you, I do feel like this has something to do with family. It has some kind of connection to disruption or disrupting a family based on lies or untruths or deceit. So I'm going to leave that with you. It's going to be different for all of you. Again, more clarity could come. If you watch the video for your rising sign. If you want to get a private session, I'll be happy to take a look at it for you specifically. But really, whatever this is, I feel like for most of you, this is just either stuff from the past that's kind of being dredged up, or it's involving someone else and you're just kind of around or kind of hearing about it, because you've really got a lot of good stuff happening here in June. Now we do have Temperance in reverse. So there may be a situation where, again, emotions are running high, but it's a joyful occasion. So I feel like there's some kind of event where the family's coming together and then, maybe, some people are in denial or putting on a front that we're some happy family when you know that that's not the case. There's something going on where, these two sides of the family we just have to accept that they're never going to compromise. They're never going to get along. They're never going to resolve this. So we're just going to go on with our lives, go on with this event and have fun anyway, because you've got the rune of Wunyo. That's the rune of joy. There's travel associated with this. So some of you may be traveling to go to an event, and it's like, yeah, there may be some people you don't want to see if this is an event of family coming together, but there's also going to be some people you're really excited to see and talk with again and hang around with again and have fun with again. Some of you, this may be a graduation. This may have an academic bent to it. So maybe you're celebrating someone graduating from high school or college and, just ignoring, and that's really the best advice I'm getting here from this spread, is just ignore what the people and the sourpusses and anybody you can't change and don't even try. Don't even waste your energy. You just enjoy yourself with you and yours. And, some of you may be getting away from that. If this has been going on, maybe it's your kids or whatever, and they just can't get along. They're fighting because one kid lied about something the other kid did and you caught him in it or something. It's been disrupting your home and you're like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm tired of arguing about this. So I am going to take a trip, or I'm going to take a vacation, or I'm just going to get in the car and drive, and go do something I want to do. Some of you may be traveling to go on a job interview. And I'm really seeing, this may be a bit of a commute. Maybe you are thinking of moving if you get a certain position to an entirely new location. So those of you going on job interviews, I feel like by the end of June, you will have a job offer and an increase in finances. So, I really feel like June's a great month to go on interviews. Even if it is a bit of a commute, even if it would require quite a drive. I feel like it'll be worth it to you because the compensation seems pretty good. I do see an offer coming in, and it does seem to be connected to this one that's at a distance. But I feel like you'll be excited about it. You'll have cause for celebration. And for some of you, this may be like you're graduating, and I mean, immediately you're getting this this job offer. For some of you, this is a return. So maybe you were an intern there, or maybe you had you're going to have a summer job there. And then later in the fall, they're going to hire you. There's something about something you're doing now coming back later, or something coming back in June. Maybe it's an opportunity you applied for earlier last month or something. And now it's, you're hearing back from them. They want to interview you again. And you kind of thought, oh, I guess I didn't get that, but now you're hearing differently. So yeah, there's going to be a reconnection, something coming back. And some of you getting jobs right out of the gate, right out of university or right out of high school, or and it's a job that you're really excited about, a job that you want. Some of you may be getting a job driving, like you may be traveling for this job. It involves travel on a regular basis, and you're really excited about that. Or maybe you're driving. Maybe, some of you, I'm seeing somebody in a truck. You're going to be driving a truck. I don't feel, it could be a big rig. I don't know, but I feel like for some of you, it's just a delivery truck. Maybe you're going to work for, I don't know, UPS, FedEx, something like that. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of travel, but the money's good. The money's good. And, you're really going to like this because you're kind of going to be your own boss, but still have the reliability of, a company behind you. So lots of cause to celebrate, and this may have been something this may be something that someone's discouraging you from doing. It could be your spouse or someone else in the family who's like, oh, why are you going to do that? You'll be away from home, or, but I feel like the financial rewards are just a little bit too much for you to ignore. It's too much of a step up for you not to do right now. But let's see what help's going to be available to you here. We got the Knight of Pentacles coming up for you here. And so, yeah, we are talking about advancement when it comes to work and income and career. You're going to be getting news messages about career. And if you have more than one on the table, there may be delay or some sort of delay in hearing back from someone, but I do think by the end of June, you are going to hear from them. The delay is actually going to work in your favor because maybe you need some time to think about this, or you've got other stuff going on with family or events you have to travel to. So you're going to need that time. Yeah, if there was a job, any job that you Leos applied for, a while ago, maybe if it's been kind of quiet, you haven't heard anything, look in June to hear back, reconnecting with someone, for sure. So now what must be accepted about June? We've got the Knight of Chalices in this deck, or Knight of Cups in other decks. So if this is a person, this is usually someone associated with the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, or someone with those traits. And it doesn't have to be a male in these general readings. Could very well, just be a female, because there's so many of you out there, so it'll be different for all of you. But yeah, this could be a message of love coming to you that's surprising, either maybe at, like when it comes, the way in which you hear about it, or who it's coming from. Again, there's so many of you, so a lot of different ways with this combination of runes and card that it could play out. But yeah, someone expressing emotion, making an emotional offer to you, or you making an emotional offer to someone else. But for most of you, I feel like this is coming to you from a water sign person. And the Knights are sometimes a bit younger, so this could be someone in his late teens or 20s. For many of you, maybe this is your child. If you've had a kid that you don't hear from that often, maybe they are getting in touch with you. If you're a male Leo, maybe this is for Father's Day and they're wanting to spend some time with you, reconnect with you, do something with you. Just the two of you. And so yeah, this could be a surprising turn of events, but in a good way. in a very good way. But for many of you, this seems to be around travel. A lot of stuff going on around travel, discussions about travel. Would this be a good job for me? Can I make this happen? How will this affect our marriage, our relationship? That sort of thing. So that's going to be the topic for discussion. But those of you that are getting that this is a message of love or a message of someone expressing their emotions or making an emotional offer to you, it's really going to come, like I said, out of the blue and from someone that you're probably maybe not thinking it's going to come from. Also wanted to mention that this Knight of Pentacles that was coming up in the help position could also be a person, usually of the earth sign variety, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So this is someone making a financial offer. This could be, again, coming in from someone you interviewed with. Again, a younger guy generally, but doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be a male either. But yeah, generally in his 20s. But this could also maybe both of these people are your children, and one's graduating and, or maybe is indecisive about what they want to do or gets an offer right out of the gate. And then another one is you haven't heard from in a while and then, out of the blue. This could also be someone maybe kind of trying to come to a get together, a celebration, a graduation, and you think they're not going to be able to make it. And then they show up. They're unexpectedly, they may initially say, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, and then just show up surprisingly out of the blue. But yeah, you're going to end the month on a victorious note when it comes to finances. Again, getting a job offer or someone making a declaration to you, wanting to partner up with you, team up with you in business or, relationship wise. We've got the Three of Swords here in reverse. With the outcome. And the Three of Swords in reverse talks about coming to grips with a past betrayal, or getting over a disappointment or a past heartbreak, or a past disappointment. So whatever this is, if you feel like something's going to be you may be thinking something's going to be more difficult than it is. And I feel like for many of you, this is going back to if you or your partner is getting a job offer that involves travel and then being away a lot, it's going to be easier than you think. Like it's not going to be the heartbreaking, horrible, oh my God, how will we ever deal with this kind of thing. For some of you, it's, letting bygones be bygones and not staying away maybe from other family members just because one stick in the mud is going to be at an event or one, you may have to occasionally see one person. You or someone, maybe it's your spouse that has had the family issues. Because again, this isn't always, you or your family. It could be also in-laws or, your spouse kind of deciding, well, I'm going to reconnect with my family, even though, I have to sometimes deal with this person. And maybe you're not all for that. But again, the thing is, it's going to work out in the end. It's not going to be really cause any conflict. It's not going to be as bad as maybe you're thinking. And again, something that was maybe disappointing in the past or that you were sorry you didn't get a job offer or opportunity coming back around and being offered again, or you finally hearing back from a place that you really, really want to work or for a job that you really want. So that's what I see, Leo, for June. It really looks pretty good here. Just really, really trust in the paths that are being shown to you. And Yeah, anything that was delayed before, if it comes up for review in June, I really feel like that's the job, or that's the thing, that's the best course of action for you. But definitely meet me over on my Vimeo page. The link is below. Again, in the details section, I'm going to pull your Witchlings card from this deck by Paulina Cassidy, and we'll see what further advice and guidance we can get for you over there. So join me there.